Welcome back to another daily review where I cover my trades for the day. Today's Monday, May 1st, 2023. Today I lost about $33. Took three trades, two on Tesla puts and one on SPY calls. This week, definitely want to do my best to try to play it very risk off for a couple reasons. One, I've been taking a lot of losses recently, a lot of big and consistent losses, and so I want to try to, take it easy, play safer, um, build my confidence back, get my rhythm back, and hopefully, and build up from there. And secondly, if we take a look at the economic calendar, we have a lot of key economic pieces of data coming out, especially the FOMC, the Fed announcement regarding interest rates, and Jerome Powell speaking about it on Wednesday afternoon. We have jobs data, we have JOLTS, ADP, employment situation. So yeah, a lot of key pieces of information. So um, definitely want to take it easy up until at least Wednesday, Thursday to see how the market reacts to what Jerome Powell has to say, and after what the economic jobs data come out, see how the market reacts to them. So we take a look at the SPY here. We saw that we see here that 415 is a key resistance level and 406 is a key support level. When last week we saw it try to break down, it rejected the 415 resistance along with this daily trend line, moved on its way down, and then rejected the support at 406 and rallied back on up all the way back to resistance. And it looks like today it tried to break higher to 417, 418 and brought it back down. There seems to be some sellers up here. And so the game plan was, especially the last couple of days, it's moved up with some strength. So the plan was to play calls above 416. And we'll go into that in detail in a bit. And then secondly, we have Tesla. As you can see on the daily, it's been pretty much on a strong downward momentum here. Even gapped down very severely. And over the last week, it's been just kind of in this range between 170 to 155-ish range. So, ideally, it was, it's not really much of a setup, at least for me right now. But I'll go over it as to why I took the trade in a bit. So let's first take a look at SPY here in detail. So at market open 9:30, it rallied on up from like the pre-market low of 415 all the way on up to like 416, 417-ish. And it came back down, but it was rejecting Friday's close with some really large wicks here. So that kind of gave me some sort of confidence for me to play the calls, play the upward momentum, making looks like a higher low. Uh, so I entered here on this candle. I took two calls. So I entered here, I made a nice rally up for a little bit, and I decided to take one off to lock in some profits. And then, I got a little greedy, and this is something I've been dealing with recently as part of the reason why I've been on such a big losing streak. I think my greed and my lack of risk management has been pretty terrible. But I try to lock in one contract, and then I wanted to see if it will continue to rally up. I was hoping that it'll retrace, bounce off this pre-market high, and continue upwards, but continue downwards. And yeah, this one contract alone gave back all my profits as well, and more. So this was not a good trade in all overall. I'm okay with this entry here, but it's a nice quick scalp, and I should have just gotten out and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I got a little greedy, and yeah, and I gave all my profits away. So I lost $6 on this trade. Next was Tesla. So Tesla, I have here a zone between 163.44 and 162. It's a supply zone, and at market open 9:30, it just flushed down all the way down to 160 key psychological level, and it was sort of building its way back up. But I see here that it was struggling in the supply zone, and this it had to push down, try to go back up. So it was like kind of forming a bear flag in my eyes. And so I thought, okay, it's gonna maybe push further down. It had a nice sell off in the beginning. Maybe there's a further momentum, and I like the area of entering because that's at a supply zone. And so I entered, and it immediately did not really go my way. So I'm happy that I got out in the next candle. Um, Cut my losses there. So that's my first trade in Tesla. I took one contract. Um, and then the second one later on, I decided to go with much lower delta. I was going to call it a day at that point, two back-to-back losses, pretty much right near my max loss for the day. But I decided to go extremely less risky as far as the contract goes, just to like see how it plays out. So I decided to enter here to the downside. Um, and it looks like the trade it pretty much worked, although I didn't profit much off because it was such a low delta, only zero point zero 0.08, barely made anything. I think it was like from 39 to 43, 0.39 to 0.43. So I mean, it was pretty much a couple of dollars. It's nothing, but I just wanted to like test that theory out, I guess. And yeah, that's much it for the day. Like I said, I'm gonna try my best to keep it really easy, at least up until Wednesday and Thursday, to see what happens after the announcements and the job data comes out. So stay tuned. Thank you all for watching and listening again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.